If you're upset with capitalism, you should go freelance. Here's why. So when I was an employee, I paid a ton of taxes. My health insurance was tied up with the company that I worked for. I was not making very much money. I was making minimum wage, and yet I was still having to pay the government a big chunk of my salary in taxes. And it felt like this is what everybody else did, and so this was smart. However, when I went freelance, my whole perception of the entire world and employment and everything changed. As a freelancer, I write off part of my rent on my taxes. I write off my health insurance deductible on my taxes. You can even get health insurance credit from different things like Covered California if you make less than $75,000 a year. You can write off so many things if you have a corporation and you're a freelancer and you work for yourself, and you can kind of create a better financial situation for yourself. And better yet, you are not owned by a corporation. When you're an employee, your time is not your own. When you're on the clock, you are required to be somewhere, do something. Your employer literally decides when you have free time and when you don't. You can have breaks and stuff, but like, you are owned by a corporation and they are paying for exclusive use of your time. When you're a freelancer, you get to decide who you work with, when, and where. By law, that's what you get to decide. And once you fulfill the contract, if somebody starts acting shitty to you or you don't want to work with the company anymore, you peace out. Your health insurance is not tied to them, and you can change your rates. Every 6 months, you can raise your rates if you want to. You can have different fees for rush fees if somebody wants you to work over a weekend. Like, you can create financially advantageous situations for yourself and negotiate that with every single client that you have. Capitalism works really well, especially late stage capitalism, when workers are afraid and can't pay their bills and are paying a lot in taxes and can't move from employer to employer freely and are afraid of losing their health insurance. As freelancers, we can see our active income be replaced by passive income. We don't have to work if we don't want to. We can take sick days whenever we want. We can have multiple streams of income. We have the freedom and the flexibility to do whatever we want, to write off more things on our taxes because we're business owners, and to be able to live freely. And so that is kind of what will help us get out of the corporate brainwashing and instead truly get to do what we love and spend more time with the people that we love. So in 2022, it's my hope that you'll jump over to the world of freelancing. And to help you, I put together a free freelancing 101 guide, and it's linked in my bio.